Hello chat, hello VOD viewers. Hope you're all doing well. Hope you had a good Wednesday. Hope you have a good rest of the week ahead. Alright, the Totem, Paradoxical, Ewan, how y'all doing? Why's my heart beating so fast? Barnabas, how you doing? I brushed my teeth, which I guess apparently was vigorous activity. Alright. Hang on one second, chat. Alright, I'm back. I'm so amped up to save Moses. It's not looking good. Is everything on fire where he's at right now? Operation Save Moses is the actual name of this game. HJ, thank you for stopping by. 39 months in a row. Very much appreciate. Over 3 years of support. Thank you so much, Jay. HJ, hope you're doing well. Have a good night. Please enjoy your silver cat emotes. That is a large hand. A hefty pile of building supplies lies dormant. The looming quiet and vacant activity provides ample evidence that any construction projects have been hastily abandoned. Hanging bodies? Oh yeah, right there. The decomposing trio of bodies hang skewered upon the palisades. They dangle limply over the precipice of the giant wall like mice impaled on thorns by hunting shrikes. Hunting shrikes. I associate shrikes with Hyperion. Azrael, how you doing? I just now got your joke, Ewan. Sorry, my brain was operating slowly. Operation Save Moses. I get it, I get it. Alright, lab exit. Another lab structure connected to the larger facility beyond. By the entrance is a computer terminal placed atop a canister, its screen displaying some form of information. A pod winch. A motor or winch of some variety is nestled between the lab entrance and the sculpture's upper arm. The gargantuan stone hand, adorned in a variety of weathered jewelry, extends outward as if in supplication. It's a great word, supplication. It sounds like what it is. I like word, like jaunty. Jaunty sounds like what it is. Supplication also sounds like what it is. The body to which it is attached appears to have suffered damage. A portion of the upper head having been sheared away. Multitudinal stone hands emerge from the circular walls in a spiral pattern, descending downwards into the black depths, bringing to mind a throng of prisoners reaching through bars to grasp at morsels. They're going hard on the flavor text in this game. Seawater vomits out of the overhanging orifices and plummets into the depths of an immense well, the biting scent of salt water pervading the clouds of spray that drift back upward. Oh, what is that weird little pod, eh? A small glass pod, a basket elevator of sorts, hangs suspended from a cable running down from the carved hand looming above. Its state-of-the-art form is out of place in this chamber. Security terminal, please.
Security system, looks like, overlooking the site below.
They must have recorded everything.
Wrench, please. Let's review footage. Archives 999 1001. Wait. Enhance. Makuda, hello. Play. That's not telling me much. Someone walked towards the pod. Someone walked elsewhere here. Someone walked on a semicircular path. Enhance. I can just choose the frame to enhance. I see. Oh, he's running. Is this supposed to be helping me in some way? Am I supposed to understand any information? Oh, shit. Actually, yes. We're getting half the key code. That means there's only, well, there's a few permutations with 2 unknown digits. What is that, like 4 or 5 possibilities? What frame did I... Ah, shit. It's like a game for babies. Honestly, that feels a little random. That feels a little random for the way to figure out the key code. If I'm being honest. All right. Who are we looking at here? Unitard, possibly some sort of fabric helmet. Yellow coloring in Starfleet Academy denotes security. I assume the same rules apply here. Blue unitard. I think that's science. Fenny, how you doing? That's a different person. This is like 1 frame later. How are we seeing a different person all of a sudden? Are you running away from the other person? Corbin, what? Am I supposed to look at every frame? I think the answer is yes. How is it switching people frame to frame? That's peculiar, isn't it? Is this not frame to frame? Am I misunderstanding the nature of what I am looking at? Possibly. Is that a Newman? That's an entity. Disappointingly classical alien features. Not as spooky as I would have hoped. It looks spookier right there, though. That is a little freaky. Corbin is approaching the pod. Corbin at the terminal near the pod. Corbin having a cigarette near the pod? Corbin contemplating pod. Is that the other person now? How does it keep switching between Corbin and this woman in blue? Corbin running away from pod. Dr. Al-Kabur. What is going on between you and Corbin? I find this very strange. I don't understand the sequencing of what is happening. Extremely puzzling. Is that a turret? What am I looking at here? It looks almost like a gun turret on the ground, but I can't really tell. Something there. I don't know if that's the alien or... Now we're starting over. Let's take... Okay, yep. First key code. 1-4. 1-4. 1467. There's the alien. So we see 3 entities here with uncertain timing between each of their passages through this area. I don't know if this is like a video that's kind of spliced temporally, if this is supposed to be sequential. We're gonna finish every frame. Let's go get back till we get to the pod. Run, Corbin! Okay. Okay. And now, you know. Now, what's up, Love of Gold? Now what? What's behind us? Oh, right. Mobile Science Lab. What was over here? Uh-huh. Oh my god. What's up, aluminum? I have so many items now, it's starting to freak me out. Added to receptacle, none. But what? Let's add an unconscious scrubber. No? No? And where is Moses? Oh, Moses has the monster. Right. And what is Charlie's status? Oh, Charlie has the other monster. Man, we're in a bit of a pickle with like everybody right now. Holy shit. We found dead Russian soldiers and evidence that the Russians were down here long ago. Broadcasting audio to artifact storage lab. That's where the creature is, right? Pretty sure. It makes pretty unpleasant noises. It cries like a baby, but with like an adult voice. That's not very pleasant. Also very like heavy heartbeat. Also screeches. Lovely. All right, so we need to get it to move, maybe. Okay, we can interact from this screen. We're gonna need this powder for the slug. I'm almost positive. What is? Let's get Max. Mac's opinion on this stuff. No, Charlie. Sorry, Mac. Charlie has the most insight usually in terms of utility. An omnidirectional recording device, super sensitive and precise. Okay, aluminum welding rods. I don't know. What does Mac have to say about it? Were they interviewing the fish about the state of the aquatic economy? Not helpful, Mac. So let's think about this in terms of the game design. All I know that we have access to right now, I'm almost positive that is the lab we're trying to get to, if memory serves. I think all we have access to is this microphone, which will broadcast to that lab. But what do we want to broadcast? What can we record?
But don't you see, our work with the church is just as important as the corporations. By giving of our time and resources freely, we are preparing ourselves for life to come.
Okay.
We give back through our taxes and charitable donations.
Okay.
But our primary focus should be on meeting our goals and achieving success for the company.
We truly enjoy the fruits
Oh,
of our labor
shut up.
if we are not giving back to the community and helping those in need.
That's bullshit. You're just trying to distract us from our duties and responsibilities. Kane Corporation is the one that provides for us. It gives us purpose and meaning. Without it, we're nothing.
How are there dueling philosophical holograms? What is the point of that? Maybe if we record it, can we record it and use its own screeching to distract it? Maybe.
I do not like these sounds. They are wrong.
The cries. I remember them from my fugue. Somehow.
Now we have them.
I don't want them.
Well, you don't have them, I do. Also, don't we think he's the guy that, like, lost his body and turned into, like, a brainstem? The assistant from the doctor from that PDF we read last stream. I'm afraid that's who we're about to find. A brain. We're gonna find a brain. Oh shit.
It did not stay long.
Perhaps it needs more motivation.
What? Needs more motivation. What the hell, you guys? What? Oh. What? What can we do to enhance the recording, I wonder? Oh, that's an ugly noise. Ugly, ugly noise. Pitch it up, speed it up, add a bass line. Some auto-tuning. Auto-tune vocals. Jesus, I think you might be right. Jesus Christ, man. It sounds like you when you accidentally drop your ice cream. Oh, did we even finish? I don't know what to do here yet. Let's go back to the, It occurs to me there was another option on the screen over here. I'm logged in as Corbin. I want to wait. Hang on. I don't want to. No, I want to override. What? I want to override the. I've done this already. What? How come it disappeared when I selected that option? Oh, I can walk over there. I legit didn't see that. Oh, no, wait. No, I can't. Oh, I did. Oh. Long wooden supports radiate out from the walkway, stretching out to the far reaches of the pit. The likely reason as to how the platform has remained intact despite its deterioration.
Never seen anything like this.
Yes.
Me either. It's not like any culture on the surface.
It predates Western civilization.
At the bottom of the ocean?
It was not always at the bottom.
So I can't get over there right now. All right. Where am I supposed to go? Where do I go? Huh. I'm not sure where to go here. I don't see any way down there yet. What's back this way? Oh, do we have the code now?
God. King, damn it all.
Oh, God.
Guess not.
They look almost
Melted?
partially digested.
I guess we'll take a sample of that shit. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Did we not come in here before?
Clean room sterilization system active.
Biological enzyme dispersing system. Yes, please. Add biological sample.
Insert biological sample for decontamination database.
It's filled with a biosampling of the meat and jelly wall.
Adding sample genetics to database.
Uh-huh. Decontaminate, please.
Liquid nitrogen decontamination in progress.
Okay.
Liquid nitrogen decontamination in progress.
But aren't you done? What?
Clean room sterilization system active. Liquid nitrogen decontamination in progress.
But when are you done? Don't quite understand what we're doing here. Okay, we're done with that apparently.
Clean room sterilization system active.
I want you to clean the fucking room.
Liquid nitrogen decontamination in progress.
Why are you being so difficult? What? I feel like we've got almost too many things to take care of right now. It's becoming difficult to parse what the next step is. Got science. I don't know what we do with this right now. Oh. Okay. Yay. What did that do? That's not good. But what the fuck? What did this accomplish? So we must need something else to add to this. How about some aluminum? Okay. We're on our way to making something. How about an empty acetylene torch? No? Oops. God damn it. I'm choosing the wrong person. How about an inventory tag? Do you want that? What are we trying to make here? I don't know, but we've got something. We got something brewing. Something spicy. Let's go back to this room. There's something we're missing about this decontamination. Thermite for the Soviets? Could be. You have better memory than I.
Clean room sterilization system active.
Oh, we gotta interact with the valve. I do have a wrench. So we locked the valve in place. Is this gonna overwhelm the decontamination system?
Warning. Liquid nitrogen overload.
Is that bad?
Clear the room.
Oh,
The floor will be slick, Mac. Be careful with your footing.
we destroyed the bodies. That was a bit opaque. Oh dear.
Kane's reign.
Are those bodies? It's a creature made of bodies?
I do not like this.
This place. It's just a descent into madness.
You are beginning to understand.
Oh my.
Give us the divine sustenance we need to survive.
The condensation-drenched chalkboards are riddled with equations denoting chemical compounds, radiation spikes, growth rates, and a variety of other formulae. An anxious electronic purr radiates from a pair of seed trays, the whir of fans exerting themselves against... the room's oppressive heat to protect the germinating species within. Jesus Christ. This specimen container was intended to hold a variety of plants for study. This one is empty, but a spattering of dried stains reveals it's held its share of verdant samples. The cabbage patch of nightmarish and distended bulbs warble and shudder as they grow from a carpet of creeping flesh. Maw-like orifices ringed with toothed protrusions stand agape as if primed to slam shut any wandering appendage. Tell I hear streaming. Hey, content creator here.
Give us the divine sustenance we need to survive.
This cluster of nightmarish thorn sprouts push their way out from behind the specimen container, their engorged mass subtly throbbing.
Dr. Scott is simply on nothing.
Their engorged mass is doing what now? Phrasing. This preparation and observation room probably provides a welcome relief from the moist heat permeating its adjacent lab. A door that exits to the rear of the Omega Lab into the pod is tantalizingly close.
This place is ours.
A sample from or similar to whatever monstrous mutant has taken root at the center of the lab. The bright lights reveal a rubbery complexion, the color of a spoiled milk, while red markings decorate the interior. Below the cloud of mist lies dozens of knock-kneed spongy forms, half-digested corpses, their jellied meat dissolved and congealed into a carpet of steaming biomass porridge. A rich aroma of decaying fruit wafts upward, pushing your stomach to the verge of revolt. It does look fucking disgusting in here. The pillar of floral cartilage enthroned atop a pedestal stands draped in a crown of mist. A malodor of dirt and fecal matter rolls off from it as gangrenous bile seeps from its dew-drenched form. Yikes. Let's go see if we can die real quick. If we get real close, we're just gonna walk near it. We're just gonna check out the perimeter, see if we can get snagged by it. I guess not.
This is beyond horrible.
I'm afraid there are worse sights to come.
Really, though? The microscope and organic sampler sit against the bank of monitoring equipment that continues to tick and scratch as it quietly records specimen and sensor data. Right. Mm-hmm. Okay, we're missing everything, I think, here. Choka lies. People, do you want the truth about that transcendence chip? The church says the device will let you live on in the Nexus, but that's not true. Don't be fooled by their lives. Protect yourself and your body from Kane's deceit. Yellow Leaf always. Yellow Leaf forever.
I beg of you, do not discard us as if we are nothing. Please. Creator, you abandon us here. No, please don't go.
So, U1 was highlighted. Oh dear. Oh dear. Can you guys hear the screaming in like the background? Peeled formations creep across the floor, reminiscent of centipede-like plants. The remains of an excoriated chest are cradled by a mob of restless finger-like protrusions that block the doorway.
Highly toxic atmosphere detected. Proceed with caution.
Oh, that's gnarly.
What is it?
Looks like spores coming off this thing.
Highly volatile, I'm afraid. You should stay clear. Or find a way to purge the air.
I'd purge this whole fucking place if I could.
Language, Mark.
What if we first just walked into it? Nice. What's up, Maverinth? That's a good death scene. What? Can the scrubber do things here? What if we show it our tag? Okay, we can't do anything right now.
This place is awful.
Take a look. Okay. A1. Well, that's the solution to a puzzle we'll find later. I assume for the microscope, but I got nothing to do with this right now. Hey, we got ourselves a valve. What's up, Goof? How you doing? That's what I'm gonna be doing that most of this stream, I think. So we're missing a and I'm not sure where else to go here. All right. What do we do with you, Moses? What are all these terminals again? It's a pretty screen to be stuck on. It's not bad. It's not bad. Oh, so we want to get the creature into here. Yeah. So we need some kind of bait. We need some kind of bait in the... No. So what do we put in here? Take a look. That doesn't help. It'd be nice if we could put out this fire. How am I supposed to read this? Subsystem. Where is the information for this? I don't think it's in here. Did we get what we needed from this thing? From the pustule? I don't remember. Kind of doesn't look like it. That's a gross noise. I don't like that noise. I don't like that noise one bit. There's nothing to look at here. For what the symbols mean. Was there something with Mac? I don't think so. If I missed somewhere to go here. Okay, we can't backtrack any farther because we already crossed the crane, that's right. Okay, we've already fucked this all up. This doesn't help me at all. Oh, wait. There's a whole ramp over here I missed. What the hell? A malfunctioning screen depicts an idyllic view intended to inhibit sensations of crushing claustrophobia. The choice of the locale, peaceful shores of dry land, feels impossibly far away. A pair of brutalist prefab sinks, the metal stained and discolored by use. The toilet bowl has been fouled by dark cloudy fluids, the acrid stench and lumpy consistency suggesting the remains of a voided stomach. The bulkhead door has been left ajar by someone or something unashamed by the death left discarded in the connecting room. The Spartan shower construction bears the signature crude simplicity of prefabricated facilities. Nearly
More bodies here. In bags. Stacked this time.
For disposal. Kane security forces.
We don't know that.
Yes, we do.
Nearly a dozen body bags have been lined along the shower duckboards, showing a level of care that contrasts sharply with the more chaotic and indulgent scenes of violence so far encountered. The shower room is silent but for the hum of fans and the occasional drip from a leaking shower. The body bags thankfully limit the fedor of death to the rusty tang of dried blood. Lovely. Lovely. The door is sealed from the other side. A glance through the visor reveals a similar room cloaked in darkness. A series of extraction fans line the wall, funneling treated oxygen throughout the facility. The storage tubes inject the sleeper into a sealed pod, allowing for claustrophobic isolation from the clamor of work and machinery. A screen nearby displays the biometrics of pods in use. Oh, we got the codes. I think. Oh, what? Come again? What does this mean? What? Yeah, where's my key card? Did we lose it? Guess so. How did we lose the key card? Also, what does the subdivision into smaller squares mean? All right, we got your 3 lines. We got your 4 dots thing. We got your circle. We got your circle with 3 little circles. We got your triangular with a hexagon in the middle. So noisy. It starts with a red. So, red square blank 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 square blank blank square blank blank square square blank square blank blank square square blank. That's obviously the subroutine A, point 1. It's got to get that back online. Atmosphere subsystem, hell yes. Flush, sure.
Atmosphere flush complete.
Okay. Watch out, Moses. All right, fire's out. We like that. Oh, good, more bodies. An operating table lies under surgical lamps, barren but for smears of ash spattered over its Spartan surface. The storage boxes appear dilapidated, though more recent damage hints at containers that have been pried open and pilfered. The privacy curtain is coated in cinders, bearing a beard of prickly cremation dust. This canister has been torn apart by shrapnel. Its contents exploded outward and over the room, draping it in sheets of finely powdered chemical. The surface of the canister is bitterly cold, a furtive prod eliciting a dull slosh of liquids contained within. Take a look. Hey, it's that same weird-ass picture. The hell? How is this picture everywhere? Of all the pictures... An intra-imager. This state-of-the-art imager is used to construct holographic impressions of patients. However, it is prohibited in most facilities due to the immense amount of magnetic energy it delivers, which has been known to bend and yank entire bulkheads from their housing. Yikes. We got a symbol. What? Too easy. Magnetic resonance device. It makes his fur stand up. An empty breast pump. Okay. Sure. And melted rapid expanding foam canister. All right. What psychotic diary am I about to read now? Celaya, Priestess 9. Get pumping? I think we've got the wrong character for that. Here we go again. After the initial shock, it's a wild ride of laughter, tears, and cravings. I'm a lousy parent. Why does Cain keep blessing me with children? So she was the priestess, the Cain priestess. Okay. A thought occurred to me as the Cain Day celebrations came to a close. Patient 818386's fog of memories is like an amniotic fluid. He will be reborn and transformed by new knowledge, not unlike our glorious father Cain. They go on hard for their corporations in this dark future, eh? As I pondered this, a minor quake shook the mule. No one was hurt. Could this mean that he is a crucial step towards true ascension beyond the Nexus? I don't want to presume too much, but the area isn't prone to tectonic activity and no one can explain what caused the quake. I had a yucca shake an hour ago and now I'm literally crying from the pain. I never suffered from acid reflux before this pregnancy. Okay. And now I'm wondering what other surprises may be in store. If this is a gift, then why does it feel like my body is rebelling? To the Choco board, exalted Father on high. I received some interesting information from one of the staff, Dr. Liza Simpson, who approached me to discuss 818386, afflicted with an unknown ailment. For brevity, I have included a report written up by Dr. Hairfist, which was brought in to study the patient. In summary, it posits that 818386 has somehow inherited the memories. Dr. Simpson claims to have confirmed these reports personally. If there's even a shred of truth in all this, developing the means to transpose memories would have tremendous implications for the Church. It could pave the path to expanding the lives of our venerable members and representatives and revolutionize how we teach and raise those within the Cain family. I'm pretty sure it's Moses that whistles. What's up, mathematics? Anytime you're using Moses, you hear this whistling. I recommend that this research be prioritized, but we will proceed as you deem fit. Today at lunch, Yvette asked me if I was planning a baby moon. I pretended to be above such indulgences, but really I would love some time away to get comfortable with the reality of this child. Prepared by Dr. Hairfist and Anna Claire Daniels. Closer inspection of the microbial infection growing in patient 818386's brain revealed a wedge-shaped object implanted between C1 and C2. The thing is crudely manufactured, but the initial infection has spread from its piercing tip. I have liaised with Baron, and we are at loggerheads over how to proceed with this heretical matter. Our debates are made more challenging by my uncle's obvious glee at my condition. He always seems happier than I am about my fruitfulness, worthy of a priestess of Cain, and he uses praise to avoid responding to my arguments. What am I to him, really? What am I to Cain? I feel like the picture we have here is not consistent with the story we are getting from the log. This looks like this woman's father should be deceased, and she looks a little on the older side to be pregnant. Compounding my heterodox nightmare, the archaeology department reported that the cover stone that had been placed over the recovered human remains was carved at least 2,000 years before their death. The timeline of human achievement canonized by the Church does not permit for such an aberration. Were it not for the potential significance of PS-139, I would have shut down this entire operation a long time ago. Liza is now a participant in the dream along with 818386. She's been screaming for 7 days straight. I'm not sure if they are screams of ecstasy or pain, but I can't help envying the intensity of her experience. I can feel the iron hold of my incarcerator tighten as I struggle to free myself from its gestating grip. I wish to visit the Mother's Shrine on my next shore leave, but first I must repent for these thoughts. Corbin, I've received multiple reports of staff suffering from a hallucination similar to what we've observed in 818386. We are not prepared for an outbreak. I recommend that high security containment and quarantine procedures be enacted immediately, at least until we have a better understanding of the microbe. You are instructed to bypass Baron and have the team organized by Choka directly. Despite the quarantine, an aerosolized form of PS-139 has spread throughout the facility. Is this the work of Yellowleaf? It's the work of that one psychotic scientist. See Yellowleaf? I don't know. We've locked down this mule quadrant as best we can. Dr. Moon managed to get the air filtration working. Then she said her oculars were glitching and she needed a special tool from her office. I haven't seen her since. It's harder to imagine this as a divine gift when the corridors are filled with screams. I've started seeing things, slivers of others' memories, flashes of violence. I've seen what the infection is doing to some of my colleagues and I dread succumbing to it. Security is attempting to control the situation but failing. I alerted corporate earlier today and they assured me they'd send help. I can only pray to Father and Mother that they get here soon. By the Mother, the security teams are killing everyone. The order must have come from Baron. Damn you, Corbin. By the grace of Cain, I've managed to hide, but I hear gunshots echoing through the halls. Glory to the Mother who protected and guided us as we took to the stars. Reverence to the Mother from whose womb His Holiness was reborn. Supplication to the Mother whose flesh sustains us and keeps us pure of soul. Exhortation to the Numen who will guide us to paradise. Like literally everyone except one person so far has been completely psychotic. Deeply disturbed place we have here. What do we do with this stuff? I wonder. Okay, so we're done with this. Okay, let's see what Mac has to say about these things. She's been like low on life support for like the last 4 hours of game time, I feel like. This is very dangerous now that it's outside of its casing. However, it should produce a sizable magnetic field if we can find a way to power this. We're lucky that the valve melted in a way to keep the contents inside. We'll need to find a way to replace the valve before we can use this. Oh, I've got a valve.
The valves melted off these canisters, but with the new one, the foam should release.
Hey, if it's dumb but works, it's not dumb. So now we need to find something to foam up or launch vertically. No kidding, I've seen these canisters launch a car 6 feet in the air. A human breast nursed that ungodly beast that was birthed from the vet. What? Maybe the milk's hormones could be used to lure it someplace. So do we put this in the containment center thingy? Apparently not. Just go right there. No residue of milk, eh? Okay. Well, I'm not sure what to do here. We just gotta find some milk. Oh, wait. Hang on. Hang on. I wonder if the quote-unquote milk is that disgusting shit we saw earlier. Because it was feeding off of the brain. And, the brain is ejecting some stuff right now. Oh yeah, that is a teat. That's what it is. So the vat brain had a teat that was feeding the monster, okay? I'm not gonna ask too many questions here.
Children should not drink this.
Correct, Moses.
I really wish I hadn't seen that.
What the fuck? This game is demented. Okay. God help us. Now I put the milk in here.
An interesting stratagem, my friend.
Well, I thought we were gonna like put it a little more delicately, not just sploosh it all over the place, but sure. So now we're gonna play the music of its own voice. Oh, it got trapped already? Hello? No. Let's go. Oh, wow, it's in there. It's sealed on its own.
Got it. Moses got it. I trapped it. It is not scary now.
Well played, Moses.
I am a very smart bear now.
I mean, it's pretty scary now. It looks horrific. My goodness.
You are in sample analysis.
Plumes of smoke rise amidst the occasional spark of rent wire. Rows of sparking control panels line the wall, bedecked in a variety of readouts, dials, and switches. None seem operational. The bulkhead has been fastened shut. Tendrils of greenery spill out from the contained habitat, worming through the edges of the glass and creeping across the screen like a procession of caterpillars. Spam. Dearest Peter Marshall, it's time to take action. Gather the necessary tools and materials for this procedure, including gloves, sterile gauze, skin glue, tweezers, a magnifier, and a local anesthetic to numb the area. Use your fingers to locate the small irregular bump at the bottom of the skull and clean the area with a disinfectant solution. Make an incision at its base. Once the Transcendence chip has been exposed, carefully grip it with the tweezers and gently pull it out. It is essential to be careful and avoid pulling too hard as this could cause damage. After removing the interface, clean the area with sterile gauze and a disinfectant solution. Finally, apply skin glue to the site to protect it from an infection. You can now think and act freely. Join us in the fight for purer humanity. Yellow leaf always. Yellow leaf forever. I think Yellow Leaf is a little full of themselves. Gross. Not sure what we're looking at here. Doesn't look pretty though. Some centipedal life forms. OG1. Note to self, start with AI. Or A1. If it's a note to yourself, do you need to write note to self on it? You know, probably not. It's assumed, I think. That's one of the scrubbers. And they are really gross. That's just disgusting. Jesus. Dr. Drizmian Hitterfest, Chief Medical Officer. Look at that stash. Patient 818386 has been in my care for 10 days. He exhibits the classic symptoms of a bacterial or viral infection. High fever, headache, sore throat, joint and muscle pain, weakness, and abdominal pain. We have isolated him in an isobaric chamber and observed a strict protocol. Although his condition is not within my area of expertise, I have been asked to document patient 818386's cognitive state. For better or worse, he does not seem fully aware of his physical condition. Dr. Atlas Moon, a veteran and a student of the renowned Gerardus Milan, will perform genomic analysis of the microbe. Update on my previous report. The infection has progressed and patient 818386 is now bleeding from every orifice. At the same time, he does not seem to be in any pain. 818386 maintains his journal and converses with medical staff. Surprisingly, the language he speaks is Russian, which isn't listed in his professional profile. Perhaps it's childhood regression in response to the trauma of his condition. 818386 keeps falling into a fugue state. His vocabulary now extends to what can only be described as Proto-Mayan. Unfortunately, our records can only cover a few of the terms he has used, and he cannot recall anything he spoke about after regaining full consciousness. Dr. Moon, my report is attached for your perusal. The stasis pods of the 3 products I requested for study have just arrived. I will begin my observations post-haste. I am convinced that patient 818386's recollections are real, even if they are not his. The live PS139 isolated by Dr. Moon could have incredible medical applications. Following exposure, the 3 products, 2 children and 1 adult female, started falling into the same dreamlike states experienced by 81386. The children began speaking fluent Russian and recalled events from a life in Severomorsk, as though they'd witnessed them personally. Oh, from the former Russians? Interesting. Meanwhile, the adult female recounted an unspeakable sacrificial ceremony from what must be an exceedingly ancient culture. Patient 818386 has been in my care for 10 days. Oh, that's the same one we read before. What do we have here? A transfer hatch through which specimens can be recovered or delivered. The tray folds up when not in use, sealing the hatch. What? 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 The hell am I looking at? Oh, what the shit? seems perfectly straightforward. Right. I feel like I do not have the information I need here. Changes within each... What? And what is it? What? What do these things mean? Oh, I didn't like that. I mean, this... Hang on. Were we supposed to just, like, create a scrubber? I mean, I don't know. What does its disgusting head look like? Kind of like that, I guess. Okay. And we need some creepy appendages. Alright. And we need a... That tail looks almost right. I think maybe the head is a little off. None of these heads seem right. It's definitely those. That body looks right. Oh, that's it, isn't it?
Specimen retrieved.
Good work, Mose. Good work.
I don't even know what I'm doing,
Doesn't
bro.
look like the same creature to me.
It isn't. Merely a proto-specimen. Basic genetic engineering will be required, I'm afraid.
I feel like we're doing things out of sequence maybe a little bit at this point. Okay, proto-scrubber, sure. Can we combine the two? Just for shits and giggles. Just mash these together real quick for me, Charlie. Oh, come on, Charlie. Oh, shit. An embalmed corpse. The body was embalmed for long-term storage and most likely to prevent decomposition. Fungal growth writhes from within the corpse, slowly converting flesh into yeasty mush while emitting an odor of spicy coriander. I'm gonna question the... does it smell that good? Spicy coriander sounds like it would be delicious.
You gotta be kidding me.
More of that plant-like growth. This is horrid.
Plants should not grow like this. The containment is quite volatile, yes.
But what is it? Something native to this undersea environment?
Precisely. Completely indigenous.
They were using embalming fluid.
Maybe trying to stop the spread of
Man,
it.
that is really gnarly.
Careful, that stuff burns hot.
This is some gnarly shit right here. Embalming fluid. Okay. What do we do with this? Okay, nothing else to do with this body. This is really gnarly. This is one of the more upsetting images we've seen, I'd say. The long, like, protruding, like, I don't know, stalk or cylinder like fungi are really gnarly. Sound effects are pretty gross here too. Bet it feels great. I mean, I'm not sure that dude's feeling anything right now. I think he's moved beyond sensations. Who knows, though? Maybe he's become one with the fungi. So, what are we doing with Charlie at this point? We got the thing on it. We got that stuff out of the globe. We've put it in a receptacle already. We couldn't get ourselves killed by the octopus, sadly. I feel like they wimped out here. Well, how is there not an octopus death scene you can provoke here? Shame. Shame. We need to kill this maggot. This giant maggot. So we need... Okay, is the idea we're supposed to, like, dislodge the ship to have it, like, land on the maggot? Because the maggot's below us. I wonder if, something to launch vertically. You've seen these canisters launch a car 6 feet in the air. What about a ship? Seen it launch a ship 6 feet in the air? No shit. Take that, you stupid maggot.
Oh, wow.
I felt that from in here. Are you okay? What did you do?
Yeah, I'm okay. I broke off the bow of the ship. It fell on top of that thing.
Inspired?
If it worked.
The rapid downward descent of the figurehead has detonated the engorged entozoon like a rupturing cyst, crushing and bursting the creature under its weight. Closer inspection reveals fleshy eggs that each contain bloated larvae, contorted and wrapped into a ball, floating within a bubble of sordid fluids. Let's get the fuck out of here, then. The crumpled form of the dead grub slowly excretes a smoky, milky vapor, saturating the water with chalky bile and tangles of expelled innards. Gross. A dozen goose flesh pods bounce in the gentle current, tethered to the cave floor by a thick web of mucus. The spectacular discharge of offal rests on us under a swirling cloud of thick, custardy fluids and pale, stringy matter. Remarkably, the corroded bow has survived the impact relatively intact. The remaining structure leans into the maggot thing's corpse, a disdainful wooden heel crushing remains underfoot. Can I not come down this way? I cannot. How much life support does Charlie have at this point? Can't be a lot. Spectacular discharge of offal. Not a sentence you're going to see too often. Fleshy eggs.
I killed it. It's dead.
You don't sound thrilled.
It was huge. It was unique.
It was disgusting.
But it's still gone.
Warning. Energy reserves below 5%.
You will be too if you don't hurry.
Depends if you're Scottish and getting black pudding on the regular. Let's get out of here. Let's get some O2. Maybe.
Warning. Electric intensification detected.
Great.
Super.
An airlock clogged shut by mounds of encroaching mud. Clutches of pods that dot the cave entrance, the tips of their ovoid forms glistening in the tunnel's fluorescent light. Rivulets of natural rock snake down the cave wall, in between which scuttle a variety of tiny, long-limbed crustaceans. Epi, how you doing? It's I'd say it's a horror game, yeah. It's been more disturbing than like straight up scary. Although there's a lot of like upsetting visuals, I'd say. Numerous crab-like creatures strut atop the docking tube, occasionally snatching at minute ocean life drawn to the docking lights situated above. Lot of visceral images, at least. A wispy mane of algae and grit grows from the suit's exterior, swaying in time with the water's current.
Looking at a drone here. Twin prop.
Kitted for sample collection, looks like. Anything useful?
Let's see.
Something here.
Caution. Unfertilized scrubber eggs detected.
Huh.
Unfertilized scrubber egg. And a proto-scrubber. And an unconscious scrubber. We got the whole life cycle covered.
Oh my god.
Pretty. It's hazy on the camera. What is that?
Scrubbers. Like the one that melted the crane circuitry, remember?
And you said one by itself could fry your whole suit.
Yeah.
4% energy reserves remaining.
Uh-oh.
Are these scrubbers swarming?
Yeah. Around the docking ring.
Then you have a problem. Those are females. They are swarming because they have no males to copulate with. Working scrubber broods are always kept female. They're easier to manage.
They don't look very easy to manage to me. I wouldn't last 2 seconds in there.
Is there a way around? No. That path is the only one that leads to Alpha Base.
Well... Thick, webbed strands of mucus-like tissue carpet the floors and walls of the cave interior, crawling out from under the intruding tide of mud like a phlegmy weed. The empty diving suit presents its head as if submitting to execution. Scrubber swarm. A swarm of deadly scrubbers swarms in the murky water. As the water boils from the high heat generated by the electrical shrimp, the blue sparkles are emitted. The Alpha Base docking ring is tantalizingly close. Containers are heavy duty and sealed securely, likely intended to transport fragile or unstable equipment and materials.
Insane.
You wouldn't make it 10 feet in that.
No. But I can see the docking ring for Alpha. If I can get there.
Reserves remaining.
Uh-oh. Well, let's look at the death scene. Yikes. Pretty warm. Or a little too warm. All right, let's get, I think Mac is the one near the lab, right? Now, we've got a couple labs for Mac. We've got the solution we're trying to make, but I don't think that's what we need.
I beg you, do not discard us as if we are nothing. Please.
Maybe we can use this. Let's get that egg. No? Oh yes. Proto scrubber.
As I said, basic genetic engineering.
Oh,
This isn't exactly
sure.
my wheelhouse, you know.
You are a smart Mac.
The smartest.
So, what? I need to combine these things somehow?
No. You need to remove the proper gene sequences from the proto-organism and implant them in the embryo version for gestation.
Like you said. Basic.
So, okay. Isn't there something? It's over here, isn't it? Okay. How do I change anything here? I would like to insert a sequence, but I don't know what I'm... What? Oh. Oops. It was like note to self start with A1, but hang on. Let's go back out here.
Create! You abandon us here! No! Please don't leave us! And we are no longer. You win.
Wait, 4 of them. What? No, that was not right. Supposed to start with A1 if I remember the note correctly. I think I messed up. Yep. So what's the one? What's the one I'm missing here? So I think this is A1 on the schematic, if I'm not mistaken, in the microscope. Where's the note to self? I need that note to self. Was that not here? I thought it was. Or was that where Moses was? Hang on a second. Who had the terminal with the note? A1, G1. A1. Yeah, start with A1. But here there are... wait, what? What? What are we supposed to make of this note? I can't really figure this one out. Oh, hang on. Wait, what? C1 and G1. Start with A1. C1XX? So do I need to figure out what the orange is? Short orange, too long orange? Would that be the second? And then it ends with C1 then G1? Yikes. No, not Charlie. Oh, it's this. What is that? Maybe. U4? This is a bit baffling. I don't understand the connection between what Moses is looking at and this. Alright, so that... the one on the bottom in that schematic here is A1. And then... this one... is G1. And then the other one is just the blue-green, which is... what? C1. So what is the fourth one? What the shit? I feel like this is the only clue, XX. But I don't... What the... Maybe it's this one, the one we just passed? Let's see, let's try that at least. Alright, so A1. And then the next one available is this one. And then this one. And then this one. G1. No! I mean, we know A1, C1, and G1 are involved. What is the deal with this last one? I mean, it has to be... If it has to be within the rotation, we start with A1. Which... I think... Well, I guess we don't have to end with G1. This one. I'm missing something in the information here.
This place is ours.
I mean, is it just this one? The cardinal directions? We tried the one that looked like this and it didn't work for us. Okay. What the hell, bro? Is there something I'm missing in here? Okay. What in tarnation? I mean, I guess we can just try the one that's like the opposite cardinal direction. That seems like a weird solution, though. Like, just do this one. Oh, is it actually circled? Faintly? Maybe? I don't know. Maybe that's been meant to be circled. Seems odd, though. What would that be? U1? Alright, so A1. U1. C1. G1.
Is that?
I don't know if that
Did
we
I
just
actually
Successful genetic engineering.
Mr. Magoo'd myself to the solution there, or what happened?
Smartest Mac.
It looks tiny.
It is in its infancy. But it is in a maturation chamber. You simply need to wait for it to grow.
Not sure I like the sound of that.
I can actually see it growing. I'm fighting the urge to smash it in the hopes that it won't eat our faces once it's popped out. Alright, so we have to wait, apparently. We can go and give this to Charlie, though. Oh, it's done. No? It's not winning any beauty contest, but we could use this to inseminate something. Another scrubber, I assume. Not yet. Excuse me. Excuse me again.
Sorry, little guy. I don't think you're going to like the attention.
All right. Oh, he got fucked up. They got fucked. Wait, what's happening? Oh God. The scrubbers are getting eaten up. Why'd they start to die? A docking ring. The diving suit dock allows escaping from claustrophobic confines of oxygen-starved aquatic gear, as well as access to whatever supposed sanctuary may lie beyond. A vast collection of supplies lie discarded and unopened, either abandoned in haste or merely forgotten. Their contents spoiled a long time ago. The containers are heavy-duty and sealed securely, likely intended to transport fragile or unstable equipment and materials. Let's get you out of here, Charlie. Yeah, of course.
Hard link connected. Docking ring powered.
You have to be kidding me.
It has a lock.
Warning. 2% energy reserves remaining.
When do I catch your break?
Can you rig it? Can you...
Let me focus.
Right. All right, I guess she's stuck here again. So What are we doing, Moses? So we still have to get into this door over here. Maybe the magnetic ring on the big giant metal lock. Hello? What's the problem? What's the diagnosis here? We need to attach something further. Multiple somethings further. Christ almighty.
Give us the divine sustenance we need to survive. We need to survive.
Alright, let's look at our stuff here. Empty cartridge. A lighter. Embalming fluid and organic sampler. This fluid has the reek of something explosive. If we could find something to spark it as it came out... You mean like a lighter? Boy, I'm glad I started reading the flavor text for the different characters on the items, because they give you the clue to what to do, like, very frequently there.
Embalming fluid should work for fuel in the flamethrower and this lighter.
Good work.
Look at that shit.
They'll burn out quickly though, so move fast.
Alright, so now we can burn the tentacle thing, the spores.
We remember.
That was not the most... Oh, there we go. Yikes. Oh shit. That was effective. Goodness gracious.
I hope you find peace. If not the Nexus.
It's gone?
Burned it. It's dead.
Thank God.
Spores are gone too.
A half-dozen screens provide readouts of toxin and heat levels for practical experiments. In addition, these computers would offer controls to manage lighting, airflow, and temperature. Finally, this terminal is in charge of controlling access to the external Omega Lab doors.
That's probably the door to Omega Base. Gotta get it open somehow.
This terminal is mostly used for storing images and sending messages. That's just a fucking face hugger from Aliens. What are we doing here? That is just straight up a face hugger. There it is again. That's called a Zenoa here. I mean, I assume it's just a nod to the movies. Oh, that looks a lot. Okay, more than a nod. Look at that. That's just a baby xenomorph. It is Gopher. I started Spooktober early. I've been having a good time with this. It's a point and click game. So you're kind of like trying to figure out solutions to sometimes fairly opaque puzzles. Just kind of mashing shit together and seeing what works. But the story's been interesting so far. And the gore is... The visuals are unsettling. Said it was like Disco Elysium? No. No, I would say it has no relationship to Disco Elysium. The flavor text for the environment is well written, but I don't think much like Disco Elysium. And there's no like nothing in terms of like the dialogue you have in Disco either. But it has been good so far. Yeah, I enjoyed it, Deuce. I enjoyed Alien Earth. The last episode, a little bit meandering, I think, but I had a good time with the show. I'm looking forward to the next season of it in 2030, whenever it comes out. Omega door access lock. Oh, is this where we put that code we got a million years ago? 1, 4, 6, 7. Oh, hell yes. God, we got that code at the beginning of the stream. Yeah, I think the show does interesting things. Like, it went in directions I was not expecting. And I enjoyed those directions for the most part. I thought the performance by the actor who played Morrow was really good. He was amazing in that show. And Timothy Oliphant was quite good as well as Kirsch. I think those were like the two best performances in my mind. But the lead actress was also quite good, I think. As was Boy. But yeah, there was. I mean, for the most part, all the performances were really good. We made it. Whew. Corbin. What the hell is going on here? Corbin is a synth? There are synths in this universe? Tobias Crewman Model Gen 2.0. Personal android to Dave Gallagher. Morrow and Kirsch were fantastic. They really were. Morrow, I mean, honestly, in the first like 4 or 5 episodes, like Morrow was like the star of the show for me. His performance was so good. I think his character got a little less interesting in the last couple episodes, but he was so good before that. Yeah, I agree, Deuce. And I think the variety of ways that the kids were reacting to the situation was decently well done. But yeah, the one there were, I forget Nibs? Is that who it was? Hang on, let me look this up. Alien Earth kids or Lost Boys. Oh, Smee. I liked Smee's performance quite a bit. Christopher Okafor, or that's the in-show name of the kid. I don't know what the actor's name is. He did a good job of inhabiting the kid-like nature of the character. So did Slightly. It was good. It was good stuff. Yeah, Nibs was showing one of the reactions to the situation. Corbin, a new mission, my plastic friend. Keep an eye on Gallagher. Report back. I have been paired with Dave Gallagher for his tenure on the Mule. He does not look upon artificial life kindly. Classic yellow leaf. What? What is this yellow leaf business? The lab analyzed the contents of Master Dave Gallagher's stomach and found high levels of the peptide SSMTP, a toxin found in the venom of a Scolopendra subspecies. I am opening an investigation to determine where the toxin came from and whether or not this was an attempt on Master Gallagher's life. I will not be altering security personnel until they are ruled out as potential suspects. Or not be alerting security personnel until they are ruled out as potential suspects. Traces of an arthropod's exoskeleton were found in the meat grinder in Mess Hall 1. It belonged to the same species as the venom found in Master Gallagher's stomach. Chief Mason has been placed on leave from the Mule and dispatched to Deep Sea 15. All employees who had access to the kitchen are being questioned. Dr. Abdulaziz Al-Kabur was also spotted with Chef Mason around the time of the poisoning, but at this point there is no further evidence to suggest collusion. After noticing a considerable decline in my processing speeds, I ran diagnostics. I discovered large packs of encrypted files that were somehow hidden from my operating system. I don't know how my firewall was breached or what the files contained, but I am confident they were uploaded by Master Gallagher. How should I proceed? I tried decrypting the files using every known exploit, but to no avail. If Master Gallagher is Yellowleaf, as you suspect, then Corporate is more vulnerable than we imagined. He probably intends to use me to transport the files since my clearance frees me from routine security scans. I will keep an eye on him. He could lead us to others. It's unlikely he's working alone. So Yellowleaf is some weird, maybe not weird, it's some kind of independence movement within Kane, I guess? Some kind of liberation movement? I'm experiencing a recurring image stutter that overrides my optical receptors, similar to what humans call a visual hallucination. It always ends with my hands around the throat of a man. He mumbles incoherently as he struggles for breath, and then he falls to the ground and goes silent. I am aware that the termination is justified even before Lieutenant Stevie G tells me it is. I don't know if this is a malfunction caused by the file dumps or a glimpse into my life before the last routine data wipe. Maybe it's both. Master Baron, Madame Celaya, has requested that I bypass your authority and discuss in urgent manner directly with the Choka. The details are enclosed. Quarantine of the Lower Mule was characterized by rampant disorganization and impetuous rationale. Despite my invulnerability to infection, I have been locked inside the temple ruins by the Black Ops Unit. Some others were also healthy when the doors were sealed, but unlike me, they will not stay that way. I overheard Master James tell Master Frick that he got an illegal eidetic memory enhancement before joining the Mule team. If any Kane officers find these logs, investigate this data exploit vector. The Omega Lab is now a no-go area for human staff. Project Kitchen Knife is on the loose. It has already consumed the Brygo specimens and most of the remaining Omega research team and blister techs, so I am leaving it as a temporary obstacle for the temple infestation. To be safe, I recalled the pod to the Omega Lab. I am switching to hibernation mode to conserve what little energy I have. I will awaken periodically to check on the situation. My synth skin is flexing uncontrollably. I need an oil bath and a defrag. Nothing to report. Nothing to report except screams heard from below. Starvation and cannibalism are assumed. Diverting security access to the Omega Lab to preclude access to the Mule. Motion detected. Investigated. Nothing to report. My neutron power cell is nearly depleted. My gyro woke me up when it detected a position change. I'm being dragged into the well. Limbs locked up. System error. R.I.P. Corbin. This control panel appears to operate the pod elevator as well as monitor its current position and status.
Pod lift inaccessible. Docking procedure must be completed.
I think this pod will take me down to where you are, Charlie.
Oh, another lock.
Yeah. Have to get it off somehow.
What? How does this match with anything I'm seeing? What? Oh, we're trying to make something in that lab, but we're missing some element. What are we missing? We need like at least one more ingredient. But what? Already did this. Not sure what that means. Nothing more to get from this. Yes, we need to add one more ingredient. But what? Perhaps we've missed an item somewhere. Can we crush this into something useful? No. Okay. I'm trying to think of where the other characters have been that I could possibly be finding more and more stuff. Oh god, the only person I can think of is like, did we explore the ship sufficiently with Charlie? That's going back a ways though. That's the area I feel the least confident about. The pre-maggot area. Well, I guess post-maggot, but you know. Although I think we got that chemical already. But we can still backtrack, so I guess we should check. So I feel like with Mac, I don't know where else we would even look. Kind of the same for Moses. Although this is just the octopus, right? There was the chest we already unlocked. Didn't we do the globe already? That's where we found the chemical, right? Son of a...
Amazing.
It is pretty.
Everything this must have seen.
Yes. Especially at the end.
Okay, we can't combine it with anything. Let's give it to Mac. Maybe would you like a plaque? No? Fuck. Would you like a smashed plaque? Oh, you might. I pulverized the plaque and all that is left is a bit of iron rust dust. But I have no idea why I'm keeping it. Maybe I can throw it into the eyes of an attacker. Or dump it into a bucket. As aluminum predicted, it is thermite. I admit I was hoping for something more explosive, but I'm happy as long as it does some damage and gives us a show. Well, it'll give us a show, alright. So, okay, so now we can give, so Charlie maybe can use it for the lock, for the diving thing, mabobber. The diving thingamajig. Let's go, Charlie. You're down to like 2%. Run, Charlie. Clamp is still secured. Fuck that clamp.
This better work. Or I'm dead in the water.
Send electrical pulse. 1%.
Literally, I'm afraid. My Charlie.
Let's go. Gnarly.
I made it.
Yeah, but what is everywhere around you? Yeah, what's here?
I'm in.
It's too close. It's too goddamn close. Language, Mac.
It's okay. I'm safe. I'm here. I'm safe.
You are not safe. You're safer maybe than you were.
Oh, that was too close.
Real air, Charlie.
Yeah, Moses. It's good. Oh, it's good.
Where are you now?
Alpha Base. Alpha Base.
You say that name in a way I don't like.
Yeah, she has seemed like familiar with this place for a long time. Little suspect. She been leading her own husband and electronic teddy bear astray? Maybe. All right, we're going to stop there for tonight because it's late and I need to go to bed. Thank you all for being here. Very much appreciate it. I will send you all to Makuta. Hope you have a great Thursday. Until next time, y'all take care.